Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad SUKRI bin ZAINAL and I am from SR2433B. So, today I will talk about electric car. The topic is why we should buy an electric car over than gas car. So, this speech I want to persuade my audience that electric car is far better than the gas car. So, let's start. Do you want a car that doesn't exhaust a wide range of gas that cause harm to environment, and the best part is you don't have to pay for the gas? Well, now thanks to technology and engineer, electric car has been made and people can travel solely on the power of electrical. Electric vehicles are fast, fun and efficient, and it only use electricity but have the power same as gas car. Maintenance is simpler and cheaper. Refueling is simple as plugging into an electrical outlet, and you will spend the equivalent of about Rm1.7 ringgit per liter of gas to do so. Electric car can also reduce the carbon emission that contribute to climate change and smoke, improving public health and reducing ecological damage. On the flip side, I have discovered that there are so many bad and harmful effects if we use gas car in large usage. Using gas car will affect the environment in a bad way, and this thing must be encountered to make our world healthier. As a student myself, I personally prefer having an electric car rather than gas car when I grow up, and I find it very beneficial, not only just for me but most importantly for the environment. Prior to this speech, I have also done quite some research on pros and cons in having an electric car. So today I would like to persuade that electric car is far way better than the gas car. Let's go. Now we go to the effect of having and using a gas car in a daily life. Firstly, using a gas car will causing global warming. Car pollution is one of the major causes of global warming. Cars and trucks emit carbon dioxide and others greenhouse gas, which contribute in one of the most affect pollution around the world in total global warming. Greenhouse gas trap heat in the atmosphere, which cause worldwide temperature to rise. Without greenhouse gas, the earth would be covered in ice, but burning excessive amount of fossil fuel such as gasoline and diesel has caused an increase of 0.6 degrees Celsius, and this will continue to rise over the coming decade. Warmer global temperature affect farming, wildlife, sea level and natural landscape. Next, number 2 is the earth's soil, water and air can be badly contaminated if we keep using gas car in the long run. For instance, vehicles are a major pollution contributor, producing significant amount of nitrogen oxide, carbon monoxide and other pollution. The effect of car pollution were widespread, affecting air, oil, soil and water quality. Nitrous oxide contribute to the depletion of the ozone layer, which shield the earth from harmful ultraviolet radiation from the sun. Sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide, when mixing, will create acid rain, which damage crop, forest and other vegetation and also building. Oil and fuel spill from petrol cars seep into the soil near highway, and discarded fuel from vehicle emission can contaminate lakes and river. The number 3 is human health will be in danger. Most of gas car emitted fumes and poisonous gas. Vehicle exhaust fume can irritate the eyes and respiratory tract and are a risk to health by breathing in. Carbon fuel engine fume contain carbon monoxide. It is a poisonous gas. It also may lead to coughing and breathlessness. Hydrocarbon react with nitrogen dioxide and sunlight and it will form ozone, which is beneficial in the upper atmosphere but harmful at ground level. Ozone inflames lungs and causing chest pain and coughing and making it difficult to breathe. Noise from car is also harmful, damaging hearing and causing psychological ill health. So this is the effect. So we can avoid this consequence by fully support and help using electric car in the future. First, the government play a huge role in order to support the usage of electrical car. The Ministry of Environment should help boosting research and development of electrical car. One of the biggest obstacles in owning an electric car is cost. But as the technology improve and manufacture grow to the point where they can achieve economic of scale, those prices tend to drop. By boosting the research and development of electrical car, this will lead to more efficient, less costly technology that is chipping away the price of alternative fuel vehicle. Next, the Ministry of Finance the Ministry of Finance should provide and build an infrastructure network. There are more than 3,500 petrol service stations in Malaysia and more than 300 charging stations in Malaysia. So, to make customer confident buying an electric vehicle, the government should help sinking their money into building electric rechargeable station. The number 3, the government needs to offer incentive. Another way to encourage the market adoption of alternative fuel vehicle is simply to finance them through consumer incentive. Often manifesting in the form of tax break, government incentive can effectively bring the price of alternative fuel vehicle down to price range where more people can afford them. The last one is the Minister of Environment must have a forming partnership and pooling knowledge. The placement of hydrogen fuel station is even more difficult to figure out. With electric car, one can look at existing driving pattern to find the place driver most need recharging station. For example, in America, they organize a fuel cell partnership. Through the State of Resources Board, automakers have been able to come together and share information that amount to their best guesses of what type of people would buy fuel cell vehicle. By having this partnership, the customer can acknowledge what it feel and experience of having an electric car. So the government play an important role to make sure this thing succeed in the future. Now we go to the benefit of having an electric car. Having an electric car give many great positivity effect over conventional petrol car. First, it for better environment. Electric car can reduce the pollution. By choosing to drive an electric car, you are helping to reduce harmful air pollution from exhaust emission. Exhaust emission can be cause a lot of bad effect to environment such as photochemical smoke, acid rain, death of forests, or reduced atmospheric visibility. An electric car has zero exhaust emission. Electric car can also reduce the noise pollution because electric car tend to be quiet. Electric car is also quiet that some legislators have suggested to install a car sound making device to ensure pedestrian there is car around them. The number 2 is electric car only use renewable energy. It will reduce your greenhouse gas emission even further. Electricity is most often generated at a power plant by electromechanical generators. Another way is to recharge your electric car from your solar PV system during the day instead of from the grid. The next one is electricity is less expensive than gas. The average of Malaysian pay for gas is about more than 30 ringgit for 100 km straight drive. Many electric cars run on 10 ringgit for 100 kilometer due to the fact that electricity is largely less expensive than gasoline. The electricity to charge an electric car works out around the third as much per kilometer as buying petrol for the same vehicle. Most people will also be charging their cars in their garage, which means installing a few solar panels that can cut that price even further while offering saving on powering your entire home. The last one is less maintenance at a lower cost. With a gasoline powered car, there's a ton of maintenance. It starts with oil change and only goes on from there. Electric cars don't have oil and don't require that maintenance tasks or others associated with a gas engine. In addition, that brake on electric vehicle tend to last longer. So this is the beneficial when you use the electric car. So we go to the conclusion. The progress that the electric vehicle industry has seen in recent years is not only extremely welcome but highly necessary in light of the increasing global greenhouse gas level. The benefit of electric vehicle far surpass the cost. The biggest obstacle to the widespread adoption of electric-powered transportation is cost-related, as gasoline and the vehicles that run on it are readily available and convenient. So, by the help of our government, I don't think that having an electric car in the future is impossible. We must keep propose and show awareness to our government that gas cars are really bad for environment. Money can't buy your health, but by keeping the world a healthier place will make our own health better. By following the information I had given, I hope we all realize that how an electric car can change the world. I think that's all from me. Thank you.